Hey Juju, this is a video response to your video about the locking mechanism on the Boker Magnum Bulldog. I think it's hit or miss with these guys. My biggest issue, I think, with Boker as of lately is their continuity in their product. You know, some turn out good, some turn out crappy. Good blade designs. I love the blade designs. Just that some just like yours. You got a lemon, dude, and it sucks because whether you pay $15 or $300 on the knife, I believe a lock should work, man. You know, I would recommend sending it back, letting them know, not just to get a replacement knife, because, you know, I mean, once you've lost faith in a product, it's really hard to kind of regain it, but just so they know, you know, in the future. But here's my Boker Magnum. Alright, now if you see here, you see the lockup on the liner lock goes all the way over. All the way over. Like I said, I didn't have an issue. Here we go. See my hands back in safety. I didn't even need to do that, but let's look at that. Way locked up. Here. Let me see if I can get this good. This isn't carpet, it's, you know, I got 2x and OSB on top of here, so liner lock is still engaged. Like I said, it's hit or miss with these guys. So still functions pretty good. Side to side plate, there is a hair. The side to side plate, not much, dude. It's pretty darn acceptable by my standards anyway. And as you can see, I've EDC'd this knife quite a bit. I just don't usually do it anymore because it's just menacing, dude. I mean, you pull it out, some people are like, wow, that's a little too big to EDC in a normal work environment when you have a lot of people. They kind of frown upon it. But, you know, no kind of click, 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 click. No blade play up or down. Side to side. Maybe just a... you can't even see. It's not even, dude. So this is my video response to yours. Like I said, I have heard a lot of other people complaining about the Bokers and the liner lock and slipping and whatnot. So I understand. I think I'm lucky that mine turned out good, not that you were unlucky. I think I am lucky that I actually got a decent product from them because I think the majority is that these liner locks do fail. And to tell you the truth, my recommendation to anybody would probably be you know, I hate to say it, but to stay away from them. You know, I mean, this knife I've seen for, I'd say you probably get it for 14, 15. Excuse me, $14, $15 shipped to your house. G10 handles, ergonomics. I agree with you. Jimping's awesome. It's just a shame that. But I tell people to kind of stay away from this particular model. They need to fix this. But I would recommend sending yours back. I mean, it's such a cool design, and it's just a shame to have something like that that happen. Now, I'm sure you could probably take the scales off the knife and maybe bend the liner lock mechanism over, or maybe do some. It could be where the liner lock lines up with the actual backing of the blade, maybe a little grinding there. But then again, man, when you buy an item, you don't want to sit there and have to open it up and fit it so it actually works properly. It should work properly outside the box. So, I mean, I've got, just to give you an example, I've got Boker Plus S2. Now, this liner lock doesn't engage that much. No problem whatsoever with this one. But then again, this is a $50 Boker as opposed to the $10. But those are the only Bokers I own, and like I said, I've been happy with both of them. But I just think I agree with you totally. I think I was lucky by getting one that actually worked, and I think the situation you have is more of the norm than what I ended up with here. So I would say, just to let you actually physically show you that mine actually came from the factory okay, and that I would strongly recommend just sending it back, not to get the knife back, but just to prove a point to them. So Dave Maddock 1, just video response to your testing here, and I'll post it up there for others to see. Thank you. Bye.